when it comes to communication, the way we communicate matters in terms of our resilience and our well-being. If we're passive, what we're doing is putting other people's needs and wants ahead of our own. And then we're using, in effect, the flight part of the fight, flight, freeze, fold response. We're not really taking ourselves into consideration. If we're aggressive, we're using the fight part of the fight, flight, freeze, fold response. And we're out there fighting our corner and using aggression to actually try and get a point across. If we're passive aggressive, again, we're using the fight part of the flight, fight, freeze, fold response, but we're not actually communicating that effectively. So we'll roll our eyes, or we'll huff and we'll puff, and we'll tell people that we're okay when really it's obvious that we're absolutely not okay. The most balanced form of communication, and the one when we're most likely to stay in homeostasis, is when we're being assertive. Because then what we're doing is we're staying balanced and we're taking our needs and wants into consideration and expressing them, which means that resentment doesn't build. And we're also happy to listen to what other people's needs and wants are and do our best to accommodate those too. So it's much more of a win-win way of communicating. It's much more balanced, and it tends to be when we're in homeostasis. When we do that, we also maintain access to our higher brain, our neocortex, our clever thinking, lateral thinking, logical thinking brain, and we're much more likely to communicate effectively.